Hello, hello. Welcome again. Walking around, walking here. Full moon was quite. A lot of people said like it was stressful for some, and there was a lot of this, not excessive up and downs, but it was like still wavy, right? There was this slow moving tension that a lot of people felt like just it doesn't unravel, you know what I mean? Like it was for me yesterday at some point felt like if the dice has rolled, you know, and you're assured that it's gonna drop in a very beneficial spot, in a good spot, that you cannot be really sure until it stops, right? And just keeps on spinning and spinning and spinning, and it's supposed to finish great, so you should like focus on the positive stuff and yada yada yada, but still you just can't be 100% sure until it stops, and it's taking so long. This is still like, it still lasts for me. For me it's still happening, and it was before the full moon. Like this full moon is very intense for me on a personal level also. Like a lot of stuff that was going, I was explaining in the video before, and the last 5 years are coming to a conclusion with these two full moons. I'm an Aries, so Sun is in Aries from now on. The spring has started. But these two full moons, both in Libra, they changed so much for me, so much. And now it's time to share my power with the world. Yeah. We just keep on running and running and running towards something. Do we even know where we're running? I don't think so. I think most people are not sure where they're going. So they need like this assurance, that comfort, whatever. I think that's one of the main reasons we started to rely so much on the outside source, you know, on the outside source of to get confirmation, to get everything, to get confirmation, to get comfort, to get completion, to get how do we call it, success, but you know what I mean, in an instance. Why do we turn outside to all these things? Because we are so lost inside now. We have been for so long that society doesn't even know what's real, what's true, what's, you know. It's also like, yeah, we always say yeah, it's all relative, right? It's all relative. But what does that mean? Like our society, it's like fixed in one point, and it decides or judges or whatever, analyzes everything from that perspective. That's one of the reasons why subcultures were such an important thing in culture of humanity. Like in the last 100 years, of course, not before, but if you don't count cults. But still, because they provided a new viewpoint, a fresh viewpoint that you could not have in society. Like literally, you could not have it. You were not, in general, you were probably not able to have it since you were brought up this way. But even if you were, society would make you an outcast for living by different principles, valuing different standards than what is the primary mainstream, you know. It's crazy. But now new freedom is rising, right? However, I gotta give some credit to the rationalist also, like there is some truth to the fact that some things are just repeating with a new face, you know? It's true that the basic principles of the universe were here since way before us, maybe even, and they're still here, and all the new stuff is actually built upon them, upon the same principles. So there is some truth to that, but that's the whole validity of that point. That's it, and it's overdone. Like the freedom of thought that we can experience now hasn't been observed, at least on a regular, I'm not even gonna say massive scale, on a average scale, for hundreds of years, if not thousands. Like, I don't know about old Egypt, Greece. Greece was definitely, you know, promoting free thought, but we don't really know what was happening at that time, right? Like, we don't know. So we think we have things like never before. We have this, we have that, whatever. But we did not have real freedom. We did not. Today, Venus and Mars are not in a very beneficial position with each other. I heard. I'm not an expert in astrology, no way. But I'm sure getting some new perspectives on how I view love. New perspective on my perspectives of love, and I don't know if I should say I've had to, but I did, because I was literally fighting for my life. So I've had to put up a lot of defenses, right? And in living with those defenses now, I have noticed I have unintentionally become more selfish than I was. Not for real, but still. Like, I used to share everything and share things and knowledge. Even though I learned that it is not wrong to even though I learned that it's not right to share all the knowledge you get, because if people do not go through the experience first, if they don't get the wisdom part of it, then they're gonna abuse it or lose it, or simply just forget about it. Be afraid. They're, like, if they are mentally quite aware, sometimes people get it. People already know that it would end badly, so they don't even use it. I got confused by a Dutch hardcore girl banging music and driving past me. Man, I used to, when I was a teenager, I was pretty wild. I used to go out and parties and all kinds of stuff. But now I'm kinda here, like, all alone most of the time, in nature, peaceful. So yeah, how did the love and the will come together as one? How can they? Aren't they opposite so many times? I think we're dealing with this energetically today. So enjoy.